And again, we'll make jokes about this game being kind of a dick at points. Remember, we do, like, and you see there is a use of, there's actually, like, a use of the coyote time. So, damn it, I think the gap's too small, I can't make it. Chuck's fat ass can't make it through that. I seem to remember even the 5 people that have played this game don't like the ice level.
The 5 people? Everybody loves Deep Habitat.
Literally the first time I heard about this game was in a video about games with regional differences. That's honestly the fact I've seen people talk about more is talk about the whole, like, it being a really weird reskin of that one, like, anime game over, you know, the actual game. Yeah. I'm not going forward until everything is dead. And again, was like, while the game is annoying, was blindsiding at, like, at points. I can be fair and say most enemies don't, you know, like, when you have the head, most enemies don't really, like, attack until you come close, so you can just sort of sit back and snipe enemies to try and take them out. So again, like, it's not a, like, super obnoxious a game at most of the time. It's just there are certain points where the game just really decides to be an asshole for no reason. Well, I say no reason, but the reason, again, especially as it being an American exclusive Genesis game, I feel like is probably to take your pocket change.
They can't have little Timmy beating the game on a weekend rental.
And also another thing, because while you were gone, I was bitching about the stupid, you know, enemies in, like, the totems. If people are going to say that that's, like, to stop you from mindlessly, like, hitting the totems or something, the reason something like that frustrates me and I have a problem with it is, like, that basically literally is sort of a Kaizo trap, where it's like, once you get hit by that once, if you get hit by it once, and then get hit again, and see that this is a thing the game does, you will now basically, like, hit the totems the exact same way every time, which is you just basically stay close to them and hit them. You don't, like, directly go over any, so it's like, what is the point of this? Because this is literally here to take a fucking life once, and then the player is just going to constantly, like, do the same thing every time. I don't know how to go up. Do I have to go up? Because it looks like I have to go up, but I can't go up.
Yeah, you can.
Because as much as it looks like it, I can't stand on that cloud.
He's momentum based. You needed a running start.
But I was on clouds. There was no, like, if the platform looked like it was made of ice, I could have,
There's momentum in this game in general.
I said slippery biscuit. Chuck is one slippery biscuit.
Chuck the head.
Yes. Bitch.
Try not to crunch too loud. I'm sitting here eating Doritos. As any fat-ass American would. My favorite Doritos fact, because most countries don't know what the fuck ranch is, the Cool Ranch flavor in most countries is Cool American.
We're not cool.
I've learned ranch is a very, American thing. Damn it.
Oh no. Oh, and I'll have to. Oh, it's game.
These are the nacho cheese ones, though. Ranch ones are pretty good, though.
Oh, good. I
have evolved into Doritos commentary.
Well, because this.
Anyone remember the Doritos Locos Tacos from Taco Bell?
Well, because this.
Which was a taco, but the shell was Dorito.
Of course it was. Well, this game, as much as I think the game is okay, I will admit a problem I have is the game in a lot of ways, like, sort of overstays its welcome, because it's like, with the Genesis game, you have 3 buttons: jump, basically attack, and then the menu. And if you have the head, your attack throws the head when you punch, and, like, that's it. The game doesn't really get any more complexity over that, so I feel like...
Meanwhile, Sonic's controls are jump, jump, and jump.
Yeah.
What?
But you see, Sonic constantly changes the, like, level design up. This game, other than the background...
I'm just laughing because...
Other than the background and a few other elements...
Sonic on Genesis, all 3 buttons are jump.
Yeah.
Sonic is a 1-button game.
Yeah. Because that's what the developers wanted. Assholes! Stop doing that!
But they must.
That is literally, that is literally some Kaizo bullshit. Because, like I said, all that does is, once, like, the player gets hit by that, and once they get hit by that and realize that that's just going to be a constant, that just makes the player start doing shit like this. Where instead of just standing on top of it, I just stand close to it and break it, and I just keep mashing the punch button there, so it's like, what is the point of this? You were just making me waste time over, like, you're just making me waste time for no reason, because it might have an enemy in it. Like, that's all you're basically doing.
Threw away my crap. Now that I snacked on some chips.
That felt unintentional. Ice physics.
Not the first time in a Let's Play, I've just decided, fuck, I'm gonna eat some chips. Fat American ass. Because over here in Eagle Land, we have, like, all the snacks ever. Except Japan has all the Kit Kats ever.
Yes.
The better part about that is where Oh, damn it. The better part about that is where Kit Kats originate from.
Game. How do I get back? I'm stuck.
Jump up.
He's right there. If I jump up, I'll hit the enemy.
Man also just scooted across the air. Kit Kats are technically a UK candy, but they're super popular in Japan, and Japan has like 50 Kit Kat flavors.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I wanted to try a bunch of the weird Japanese Kit Kat flavors.
A lot of people like the mochi ones.
Of course.
Japan also has a lot of 7-Elevens.
Yes, I know.
And Japanese 7-Elevens are their own ecosystem.
What the fuck does that mean? Because when you say it's its own ecosystem, that infers that it has its, like, own wildlife or something.
Japanese 7-Elevens, generally, to be self-contained, are like one of the few stores in Japan that basically, give you, like, ATM and bank access.
Of course they do.
And the other funny thing, and this was from a Japanese person, so this was, you know, a Japanese person saying this, so they wouldn't make this up, that so many, like, Japanese salarymen and stuff will go to, like, 7-Eleven, and, like, students will go to, like, 7-Eleven. So besides the bank, apparently a lot of 7-Elevens will do, like, weird shit, where it's like, while you're in the 7-Eleven, you can get your, like, taxes and stuff done. It's just, like, by its own ecosystem, because they know, like, a Japanese salaryman will, you know, come in there for, like, a bento box. You might as well let him do, like, his taxes and stuff.
I'd like to remind everyone this game is from the 90s. I don't remember, and I don't remember when the hell this thing is vulnerable.
Only when it's jumping.
Oh, God.
Yep, only when it's jumping. Okay, and when he holds his arms up.
Actually, on. Going to rewind. Now they. Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! So the increasing speed there. Oh. Stupid ice physics. God damn it.
Yep, only when it's jumping.
On.
Ah, the background scrolls. That's funny. That one didn't really change color.
It went from this like dark black to this like grayish color.
Who cares? Moving on. Yay!
No, at the same time, you know, it's one of those because of the not like dying or anything, because it's one of those because of the not dying or anything due to save states. I do love how this shows, because, you know, I'm not using like lives and shit, and not really using a lot of the potions and stuff, have basically a bunch of like all of those.
Yeah.
Because I always just love when, like, you know, an old a game does that type of thing where it's like, basically because I am not dying, the game is like significantly easier. Asshole. It's because of that. It's because of that I should probably not, you know, try to be going for things, but greed is good. greed makes you do great things. Gold coins and puppies.
You keep quoting that.
I fucking love that ad because it's like... I believe that ad was referencing a, like, actual dude.
Yes.
It is one of those, this is like, you know, an official, like, Nintendo ad that is, I believe, referencing a speech from an actual politician.
Yeah, and I talked about that Nintendo ad where they made a joke about Mario doing peace negotiations. And the peace negotiations he was doing was over, like, nuclear armaments, and is, I believe, a parody of some peace negotiations Nixon did.
I have to ask, why?
What do you mean, why?
Like, what does Mario have to do with fucking nuclear disarmament? I have to ask, what does Mario have to do with this? Because when I think of Mario, I don't think of nuclear disarmament as the first thing that comes to mind.
You know. Just that weird era of nonsensical American ads. Like Kirby beating up biker games.
That was the you know, currying up biker games, that was the 90s. Because America had to make everything edgy. When I showed one of the Japanese people I know that at Kirby, like that Dreamland 2 ad of him beating up biker gangs, the person's reply was, Kirby's never looked so evil before.
We can't have cute characters.
No.
My fragile masculinity can't handle that.
Again, like, this game is a funny sort of example of that type of thing to some level where, again, the magical hat, because it's based off an anime and shit, it's like all, you know, cutesy and stuff, where, again, you're playing like a child a character, and you're playing like a child character and things, but then you get something like this, and it's like, oh, we replace it with, like, you know, ghosts and zombies, and it's like, oh, you're a mummy that has a, like, one, instead of punching with a face in your torso, but then it's like you're also throwing, you know, your severed head at things, and again, everything is, like, all spooky and stuff, and it's just funny. That's like, this was their idea of replacing a basically, like, Japanese mascot.
Ow.
Though again, that does lead to, if I remember correctly, some of the enemies and bosses aren't actually the same. They were just given a more, like, monstrous design, so yeah. Though, well, you know, say that this game still has sort of an air of goofiness to it, because it's like those ghost enemies are designed to look like your standard, like, bedsheet ghost, so it's like, if the game, you know, is trying to, like, be actually scary, it has failed miserably at that.
You making jokes about that because I just watched the stupid meme video of just Scooby-Doo video, where I believe the title was just a guy with an axe. It's like, come on, King, this isn't a ghost, it's just a guy with an axe. It's like, he's barely trying. And then made a joke about, like, and, like, Shaggy going crazy. He's like, guys, it's a guy with an axe. Like, he could kill us. No, it's like, he's just a ghost, Shaggy. He's like, no, he's not. And then it's like, arrest this man. Oh, Shaggy, I can't arrest a ghost. He's like, he barely has a costume on. You can see his jeans. And then at the you know, Ian, because he's a guy with an axe, is like, I'm gonna rip off your skin and make it a coat. Because it was just kind of a guy barely dressed as a ghost, just wielding an axe.
Damn it. What the Vicarious Visions, what the fuck is a hitbox? Come on. Yeah, bitch.
You've done that Vicarious Vision thing for years.
Because everyone complained, like, Similar to the Sonic Mania thing, like, you want to talk about internet hypocrisy, everyone complained about, like, the shit and the crash being different. That game was able to get a free fucking pass for that shit.
And Spyro was the incorrect shade of purple.
Yes.
Someone literally made that mod to restore the correct purple.
I believe that was literally the first, like, mod created for the Steam version.
And at that point, I'm sorry, like, that's where we insert the stop.
Get
Some health.
Y'all need to touch some grass.
That's the wrong color, too!
That's how people think nowadays.
These people also complained in the one level that the roofs were the wrong color.
Yes.
And the thing about the roof color, because the roof color does not equate to any puzzle or secret. It's not like they changed the roof color, and there's a puzzle about,
and
like...
there's a line of, like, dialogue about someone talks about the, like, red roof or whatever. Oh, but the red roof is blue, but you used the, like, original audio from the PS1 version, so you now are actually actively lying to the player.
It's just a background detail. That doesn't... Damn it.
Wait.
If the roof color mattered in the gameplay...
I realized I lost the head at some point during that, so that was why I rolled all the way back. Because I guess now we're at the point when the game just gives up and starts all the enemy spam. Because that's riveting design, just throwing tons of bullshit at the player with no possible way they can react to it.
Now I'm thinking about Kid Dracula. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, today I thought I would do a follow-up to the last couple of questions. In your opinion, what is the worst Kaizo trap level design that you ever experienced in a video game from this era? It does not need to be a Genesis game. It can be any video game from this era. I would love to know what you consider to be the worst, most artificial difficulty, archaic Kaizo trap that you ever ran into in any video game from this era. For me, that's a hard call because a lot of random things come to mind, but like I said in that other question, the Sonic 1 Scrap Brain Zone pit trap has stuck out in my mind for decades. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.